Hi, this is Hot Chocolate with Paul for Saturday, February 1st, 2025. This is episode number 10 out of 10 on my budget journey to Europe, wrapping up the whole series. I'm in my hotel room, and it's my last night in Munich, Germany, before I head out tomorrow morning to go back home. If you haven't been watching this series from the beginning, this whole series started on January 2nd, when I flew to Miami, Florida, and then took the Norwegian Bliss on a transatlantic cruise across the ocean to Southampton, England. That was 13 nights. And then I walked right over to the MSC Preziosa for another 7-night cruise on the English Channel and the North Sea. And then since I got off that, I've been in Munich, Germany for a total of 5 nights, so 4 days of sightseeing. And tomorrow morning I head home on Icelandair, which includes a stop in Reykjavik on the way home. So just some general quick comments before I move on. One thing I can say is that spending the last 4 days in Germany, I feel kind of lonely because I only know English and I'm surrounded by people who are just speaking German. One thing I can say is that I took one semester of German class when I was in college, and some of that has actually been coming back to me. I don't remember the exact translations of some of the phrases that I've been hearing and seeing as I've been walking around, but it's been coming back to me. In some ways, I feel like saying a different language is just using different words for something. You know, it's almost like saying stairs or steps versus whatever the German word is. So whatever the German word is for stairs or steps, that would be it. It stands out to me that a lot of what I've seen around here is very, very clean. I feel like I've heard that Germans tend to be very clean people. And this hotel room that I'm in is quite spotless. I've been very impressed with it. It's called the King's Center Hotel, if it's someplace you're interested in staying at in Munich, Germany. So I've been very impressed with it. I do miss my wife, Stacy. I'm looking forward to seeing her tomorrow night when I get home. And the nice thing is that once I do get home, we're just a little over a week away from going on a cruise together. I'm very excited about that. So I guess that closes out my night here. And now let's make it morning and head on out to the airport. It's the morning of January 29th, and I just checked out of the hotel. I'm on my way to the train station to take the train to the airport. Street cleaners are out. Train now, you have to say, I like these mass transit systems, but they can be confusing until you get used to them. I'm in the Icelandair lounge at Munich Airport. It's a nice perk for first class. Ready to board my plane. Here's a time-lapse of the takeoff from Munich Airport. 5 minutes condensed into 20 seconds. We're a little more than halfway through my first leg of this flight from Munich to Reykjavik. Idea where we are. It's kind of the same route that Stacy and I took on a cruise ship back in 2018. Very smooth flight up here. These are stunning views of the shoreline of Iceland. Pictures do not do it justice. Here's a time lapse of landing in Reykjavik, Iceland. The last 5 minutes condensed into 20 seconds. The walk from one terminal to another. Settled in for the next flight. The sun has already set as we make our way to the runway for the flight from Reykjavik to New York City. Chasing the sun, this is turning into a 6-hour sunset. This is the biggest cluster blank I have ever seen at an airport. The AirTrain thing is shut down at JFK. All these people are trying to figure out what the hell bus they're supposed to get on. And everybody's got different answers. We all have to switch to a different terminal. I've never seen anything like this before.
Yes, I'm going to 5. Are you going?
To 8.
Okay.
I'm home now, and I have taken the time to reflect on my trip to Europe. It's something I have been planning for years, to see some bucket list historic sites. The trip included a transatlantic cruise on the Norwegian Bliss, where I met some wonderful people, and another cruise where I met more wonderful people. It was especially fun to meet avid cruisers who booked multiple cruises, one after another. Some people have sold their houses, possessions, and cars and live pretty much full-time on cruise ships. I think that's really cool. If you haven't seen the videos I posted prior to this, the entire trip included stops in Lisbon, Portugal, Vigo, Spain, Le Havre, France, twice between 2 ships, where I had an excursion to Omaha Beach in Normandy, Southampton, England, Hamburg, Germany, Rotterdam, Holland, and after that cruise on to Munich, Germany for 5 nights. A lot of the history I saw was related to World War II. What struck me most about it was seeing how the events of the early 1930s led to the mass deaths and destruction caused by fascism. While walking about Normandy, Dachau concentration camp, and the streets of Munich where Nazism was rooted, I could not help but see similar actions happening today in the United States, with a returning president who has taken revenge on people who he believes wronged him, demanding loyalty to him, and trying to consolidate his own power. The message I saw at these historic sites over and over is never again. By coincidence, the 80th anniversary of the liberation of Auschwitz occurred while I was on this trip. No, I did not have the opportunity to visit Auschwitz because it's in Poland, but the message from there was the same. Survivors of Auschwitz are calling out, never again. This is a message to you from the people who were there. Don't let authoritarianism and fascism take over. My entire 10-part series, Budget Journey to Europe, is on a playlist if you'd like to see all of them. My new episodes of Hot Chocolate with Paul will continue to come out here on YouTube every Wednesday and Saturday. I want to thank you for watching these episodes, and that's all I have for today. Have a good day.